Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about chapter 2, democracy, which comes under political theory. Democracy. In 1992, 2500 years of democracy were celebrated all over the world. Democracy is different in modern world as practiced in ancient Greece. Greek word demokratia, demo means people and kratia means rule. Continue with the historical background. Democracy has been described as one of the characteristics institution of modernity, which is a result of a complex and intertwined process of ideological, social, and economic change. Britain is regarded as the first modern democracy, as after civil war in 17th century, royal absolutism was abolished. Power was transferred from crown to the two houses of parliament in modern democracy. Expansion of suffrage took place in 19th century. In France, radical tradition of democracy by the revolt of 1789 with string call of liberty, equality and fraternity. Universal male suffrage was introduced only after the revolution of 1848 and universal adult franchise only after a century in 1946 when women won the right to vote. The political ideas of the levelers John Locke and Tom Paine and documents like the French Declaration of the Rights of Man in 1789 and American Declaration of Independence in 1776 express the importance of ideas and principles that underpin democracy in modern world. John Locke's second treatise on government is an important source of classical liberal ideas. Locke presents an account of hypothetical state of nature governed by law of nature. Social contract founded in the consent of every individual is the basis of legitimate government. That means preservation of rights and property of individual. The 20th century saw an unparalleled extension of democracy in terms of both its inclusiveness and its spatial expansion. Extension of the suffrage to women in the olden Western democratic and ending of apartheid, which makes democracy more inclusive. This phenomena described as wave of democratization in 19th century. Second wave is dated to the period followed in World War First when countries of Europe and Scandivian became democratic. Third wave of democracy came after the Second World War when new democracies like Germany and Italy after the collapse of Nazism and fascism. Democracy adopted by new nations of Asia and Africa in the third wave of democracy. Fourth wave saw a return to democracy in post-communist Eastern Europe and countries of Latin America. Now to another concept, the conceptual family of democracy. Autonomy, rights, liberty and equality. In classical liberal political theory, autonomy, freedom and equality form the cornerstone of the liberal theory of democracy. As in writings of John Locke, government must guarantee the rights and personal liberty of the individual.